Homeless boy help Elon Musk, and next day he gets the shock of his life. If you like our videos, please subscribe and tell us where you are watching from in comment section. The streets had always been Liam's home, a place where he learned the rules of survival at an early age. At just 14 years old, the boy had faced more challenges than most adults ever would. His days were spent navigating the urban jungle, dodging trouble and scavenging for his next meal. The world moved on around him, people walking past without so much as a glance, as if he were invisible. Yet, in this harsh environment, Liam had developed an acute sense of awareness and an unshakable will to endure. One cold evening, as the city lights flickered in the misty air, Liam sat huddled on the corner of a busy street. His thin jacket offered little protection against the chill, but he barely noticed. He was focused on the people passing by, each one a potential source of help or danger. The sound of tires against wet pavement drew his attention. A sleek Tesla rolled to a stop across the street, its glossy surface reflecting the dim glow of the streetlights. The door opened, and a man stepped out. He wore a casual hoodie and jeans, his face partially obscured by the hood. Liam noticed him immediately, not because of his appearance, but because of the way he moved. There was something deliberate about his actions, as if he carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. The man walked toward a small convenience store, disappearing inside. Liam turned his gaze back to the street, but something gnawed at his instincts. Moments later, the stillness of the night was shattered by the sound of raised voices. Liam's head snapped back toward the store. Through the glass doors, he saw the man being cornered by three masked figures. They were shouting, their movements aggressive. The man stood his ground, but it was clear he was outnumbered. Liam didn't hesitate. He grabbed a discarded piece of metal pipe from the ground and sprinted across the street. His heart pounded as he burst through the store's doors, the cold metal tight in his grip. "Hey!" he shouted, his voice trembling but loud enough to get their attention. The three men turned to look at him, their expressions a mix of annoyance and disbelief. One of them, a tall man with a scar running down his cheek, sneered. "Get lost, kid. This isn't your fight." Liam's grip tightened on the pipe. "Leave him alone," he said, his voice steadier now. The man laughed, taking a step toward him. "Or what?" Without thinking, Liam swung the pipe. It connected with the man's knee, and he let out a yell of pain, stumbling backward. The other two attackers turned their attention to Liam, giving the Tesla driver a chance to act. He grabbed a can from a nearby shelf and hurled it at one of the men, hitting him square in the face. Chaos erupted. The attackers, realizing they were outmatched, bolted out of the store, disappearing into the night. Liam stood there, breathing heavily, the pipe still in his hands. The man he had helped approached him, his face a mixture of relief and gratitude. "Are you okay?" the man asked, his voice calm despite the situation. Liam nodded, though his hands were shaking. "Yeah. Are you?" The man smiled, a small cut on his forehead. "Thanks to you." Liam shrugged, lowering the pipe. "It's nothing." But the man didn't seem to think it was nothing. His gaze lingered on Liam as if trying to understand him. "What's your name?" "Liam," he replied hesitantly. "Well, Liam, you've got guts. I owe you one." With that, the man walked out of the store, leaving Liam standing there confused and unsure of what had just happened. The next morning, Liam's life changed in a way he could never have imagined. He woke up to the sound of murmurs and excitement. A small crowd had gathered near his usual spot, pointing at a massive screen mounted on the side of a building. Curious, Liam pushed his way through the crowd. When he saw what was on the screen, his heart skipped a beat. "To the boy who saved me last night, Liam, meet me at the Grand Hotel at noon. Elon Musk." Liam stared at the screen, his mind racing. Elon Musk. He had heard the name before, though he didn't know much about him. He was some kind of billionaire, a big deal in the world of technology and space exploration. And Liam had saved him? At noon, Liam arrived at the Grand Hotel, his nerves on edge. The building was enormous, its grand facade intimidating. A doorman greeted him, his expression warm but curious. "Are you Liam?" Liam nodded, unsure of what to say. "Right this way," the doorman said, leading him through the lavish lobby and into a grand ballroom. The room was filled with people, reporters, photographers, and curious onlookers. At the center of it all stood Elon Musk. When Elon saw Liam, he smiled and walked toward him, extending a hand. "There he is," he said, his voice filled with genuine warmth. Liam hesitated before shaking his hand. "Hi," he said softly. Elon's smile widened. "You're a brave kid, Liam. What you did last night, it was extraordinary." Liam shrugged, uncomfortable with the attention. "I just did what anyone would do." Elon chuckled. "Not everyone would stand up to 3 grown men for a stranger. You've got courage, Liam." The next few days were a whirlwind. Elon took Liam under his wing, showing him a world he had never imagined. Liam visited Tesla factories, SpaceX facilities, and even dined with some of the most influential people in the world. But amidst the excitement, Liam couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. He began noticing things: men in suits watching them closely, cryptic conversations between Elon and his staff, and a sense of unease that seemed to follow them everywhere. One night, as Liam wandered through one of the Tesla facilities, he overheard a conversation that sent a chill down his spine. "We can't let this get out," a voice said. "If the public finds out, it's over." Liam couldn't make sense of what he was hearing, but he knew it was important. He decided to confront Elon about it. When he did, Elon's expression grew serious. "There are things I can't tell you, Liam," he said, "but I promise, everything I'm doing is for the greater good." Liam wanted to believe him, but the sense of danger only grew. The story escalated as Liam and Elon found themselves caught in a web of intrigue, betrayal, and danger. Mysterious threats, high-speed chases, and shocking revelations pushed them to their limits. Through it all, Liam discovered a strength he never knew he had, and Elon learned the true value of trust and friendship. Their journey culminated in a dramatic showdown that tested their courage and determination. In the end, Liam emerged as a hero, his bravery and kindness inspiring millions. And as he stood beside Elon, looking out at a world forever changed, Liam knew that his life would never be the same.